Hello, my beautiful crafty friends. It's Laurette, the Vintage Paper Girl. Welcome to my studio. Well, I want to welcome all of my new subscribers. Welcome, welcome. I'm so excited to have you join my channel. And if you haven't subscribed, but you found me, please do. And please hit the notification bell, which is right next to the word subscribe. That way you always know when I have a video. Although I will tell you, I usually do videos on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But lately I have fooled you and done some bonus videos during the week to where last week I had them 5 days all in a row, Monday through Friday. Sometimes I do a Saturday video. So you might want to hit notifications so you don't miss any of my fabulous videos. I'm kidding. It's less than and sometimes good. So anyway, before I get going, I want to say hello, hugs and kisses. This is hugs and kisses from all of you who commented last Friday, which was 1/28/22. I had a video out. And those of you who commented were, and I want to say thank you, a very special thank you. Anyway, to Diana C. Hi, sweetie. Heather B. Linda K. Carrie S. Claudia. Liz from Tin Lizzie. Betty, Cheryl, Linda H. Denise S. Cynthia H. Linda C. Hi, honey. Margaret. Margie. Stephanie. Mari. Lala Gamma. Rhoda. And Karen. Thank you for all of your wonderful comments and for watching my channel. And most of you from the very beginning, you've been watching. I can pretty much tell you by looking at my list who's brand new and who's been watching since day one. And I really want to thank each and every one of you. So anyway, I want to say a special hello to all of you. I told you I would do that periodically. You never knew when that was going to be. So we're going to get busy. We have a lot to do today. I want to start off with that. Now, I also want to show, for those of you who are following this part of my journey, I have been doing the Marguerite Miller Volume 2 Collage Weekly Challenge. And I did, there's day one, week 1, week 2, it's a weekly challenge. Week 3, trying to find the middle here. Week 4. And this week, week 5. So here is week 5. I'm going to get up and see what you're seeing in the camera. This is week 5. I'll tell you what each of these little goodies means. But anyway, this is my collage for week 5. It was a fun one. It was not too bad, so it was an easy one. It was something maroon, so I have quite a few of those images. A repeating pattern found in nature, which was I used ivy or leaves. Those are repeating patterns found in nature. Eating or cooking utensils. I have 2 here, a spoon and a serving spatula. Something that hangs on a wall, a painting. So I put the little thing up here so you could tell that that's a painting. It is actually a picture of a real painting. A doodle. So here's a little doodle right here. And typewriter text. So there's my typewriter text. And then I usually add a little stamp. I custom made this little stamp. And this is a vintage stamp. So I always add a little bit of that because she says that you can add things like doodles or stamped words, stamps. She likes to see you add some things to what she has on here. And she said those are appropriate or acceptable things that you can add to your collage. So trying to stick true to what she says. So anyway, that's week 5. I thought I'd share that with you. I'll also have pictures of it over on Instagram. All mine are on over on Instagram under Vintage Paper Girl. That is why I always introduce myself that way as Laurette, your Vintage Paper Girl. Sometimes I forget to say it. Depends on how excited I am. And I'm actually going to go here. Yep, I've got number 6. Number 6 looks like a real challenge, so that'll be a fun one. All right, let me set that off to the side. Now, today we're going to be working on filling the journal. And you guys know which journal that is. This is the one I've been working on. This is my original style journal, the one I came up with. And well, I think I did, but I don't know. I haven't seen anybody else with it. How to put a little elastic band on it because it's look at her. She's an alligator girl. But there's a reason. See where these clips are? Finally filled those pockets. I'm going to tell you what those are in a minute. I have set in all of the things I want to use. So now we're going to decorate this. We're going to fill it and decorate it. I've picked out all the stuff going on the pages. As you can see, there's a lot here. And this is actually a triple journal because this is a full signature here. There's a pocket. Then we have a signature. Within, we have a kind of a cover, and then a signature within that cover. And then we have another signature out here. So we have, you know, 2 sets of signatures, another journal inside of that, and then there's a big old signature in the middle of that. And inside these pockets are traveler's journals. Now, I have to finish these, but these are also journals. So these are signatures that are going to go, I mean, not signatures, these are journals that are going to go inside of that pocket signature. And that is what is going to live in these. So the person who gets this is going to have a journal they can write in for a year or more, probably, unless they're big, big writers. So you'll also have another traveler's notebook that is inside of this pocket here. And I will be stitching those together and doing just minor decorations. They're going to be strictly for writing. So they may have a pocket or a belly band on this first page, but they are filled with nothing but coffee dyed lined paper. So they are strictly for writing. So there might be a little pocket in the beginning, and I might put a little something, a little decor on the cover. So we have one in each of those giant pockets. That was my surprise for that pocket. I don't know why I have that there. Oh, just to remind me, I think that I have something to go in there. So as you can see, she's a big girl. She will have to be tied down. I am thinking about maybe eyelets and ribbon, or I'm going to keep, depends on how fat it is, I'm going to keep this and decorate this up, and it will be the cover. It will be what will close this journal. But whoever gets this is getting a big fatty mouth journal, and very, very fluffy girl. She is Gorgeous Grunge. I think that's probably what I'm going to name her, Gorgeous Grunge. Or Little Ladies, Victorian Grunge, or I don't know. It still needs a lot of lace. It needs a lot of work. So I figured I would start doing that with us today. I'd see how far I got, whether there's going to be more than one. You guys want to still keep seeing more? Let me know after today if you want to see more decorating, or you're just good with whatever's there. I just realized I don't see my, I absolutely need to find my, give me one second. Oh, you guys, where'd it go? I had it here a minute ago. You know, it's not always the way. I'm looking for my book weight. I'm going to need that 110%. You know, I spent days and days and days and days. I found it. Cleaning my studios, both of them. My big sewing studio, which was a complete mess. It has been reorganized completely and cleaned. This room has gone through no real reorganization, just touched every area and straightened things up, cleaned them up, got rid of things I don't need. So this room is very workable, but very full. So I need to keep working in here and work my way through some of this beautiful stuff I have. So, alrighty. I think we're ready to go. I'm out of breath. Give me a minute. Let me get a little drink of water. It is a very cloudy, cold, yucky day here in California. Yucky, that's a good weather term. And oh my gosh, I think we should start at the front, but okay, so I have decided what's going in this front lacy pocket here. It is going to be, we made these in, or did we? We might have made these in did we? No, I showed you how. This was an envelope. That's right. I did this in one of my other videos. I showed you how to separate it out, how to cut it, and how to, well, this is the finished product. Isn't this adorable? It's a tri-pocket, and it has 3 lovely little tags in it, and they're just basic tags because I don't think they need any more decoration than that. They're all inked and ready to go. So that's in my first pocket. It's done and ready to go. Then I have one of these darling, I made these in another video. These cute, one of my old videos. It's a writing place. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? So through folding, you end up with this gorgeous, adorable little envelope. Now I do, before I put it in there, now everything's going to be touched probably before we put it in the journal. Excuse my reach. We're going to be using a lot of this oxide today. So I am going to do just a bit of, I don't think I will a bit of oxide here. I'm going to put a bit of decorative, create some dimension here, decorative dimension. So let me go. So what I am planning to do, my next video that you see, I don't know what day it'll be, probably Friday, unless I do it as a bonus, I haven't decided, is going to be an organization video. I've had a couple of people ask me how I organize some things. So I thought what I would do would be to show you the containers that I use and kind of how I like to organize my craft supplies and my digital kits. If for those of you who have a lot of digital kits and are wondering, well, if I print them, where do I put them? Because I print every digital kit I buy. I probably shouldn't. I should probably wait. But with the technology today, and the way I am, I could see me losing, you know, what I have stored. And I'm not good with backup and all that stuff. So yeah, I know that. But I like physical things. I'm very physical. I like a physical kit. So I'll show you how I store those. Not where, but how. Okay, so she's really pretty. The question is, do I want a little something down there? And I don't know. Or whether I just want to leave it tucked in and you just open it up and go. Do I want a little rose or a little butterfly maybe? I didn't bring out a lot of stuff onto my desk because I have no idea what I'm going to use today. Let's see. I could do that. Would it work if I just like did the bottom with the bottom leaves maybe? I do have flowers, but I think all my handmade flowers are pretty big. Let me see. I have to see if I can find the butterfly that I like first. I have a lot of butterflies here. I made these in a video, so if someone's interested in these butterflies, you will. There is in the beginning of my videos, way back when, almost a year ago, you will find videos for these butterflies, how to make these. So if you're interested, go back to there. I probably had, the first one I had was probably the right one. Now I don't know where it went. Okay. You guys can probably see it, but I can't. I was thinking if I just glued that center and the bottom two wings, that would give me something to close it. It's pretty. I just don't know. I guess I didn't find the perfect butterfly. I know I did like that one. I've gone back to it a couple times now. I don't want the ones with blue in it because there isn't really any blue in this kit, in this journal. I don't like that one. Let's try it. Let's see if it works. If not, I know one thing that might help. What if I round this out a little bit? I am going to get my corner rounder, put it on here because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need it. It's funny, I did not like this when I first got it. Couldn't figure out how to use it correctly. Now I'm hooked on it. Isn't that the way though? You know, we get something, we're like, less than excited about it. We start using it and then we realize, oh my gosh, this is the greatest thing since white bread. When we were kids and they created Wonder Bread, oh, we all loved it. It was like candy bread. Yummy. Super bad for you now. Now we know it's super bad for you, but oh my gosh, it was the best thing. I remember when that came out, everybody wanted Wonder Bread and they pitched the heck out of it. It wasn't brown bread. It was the first, I think, manufactured bread. I'm not really sure how it came about because it was kind of at the beginning of my time when I was a little girl. It came about in the 60s. And yeah, those of you who are really young are like, what? That's a long time ago. Yes, it is a long time ago. A super long time ago. Doesn't seem like it when you live it, but when you're younger and you hear about it, you're like, I'm sure my kids are like, what? Mom, you're dating yourself again. Yep, for sure. We all know I'm in my 60s. All right, let's just say it. Not very far in, but I am. I don't feel like it. So we're going to put that in here with this other one. Okay, so that's done. We're going to move on. Now, I want to glue this on here but I don't particularly like the bright white. So you know what's coming, right? All right, let me move a few things off to, shoot. Let me move a few things off to the side. And I think what I'm going to do, since I do know where these are going to go, I'm going to pull these out of here because I think they're just going to make it really hard on me all day to decorate with those extra those extra journals in there. So one of the things I want to do now, I'm going to make a writing board for this. Okay. I don't have one right now yet. It's on my list. I had a piece of paper glued to the front so I could do that. I have this writing board from my Happy Planner days, from my big Happy Planner book. So I'll just use that to create a hard surface for me to work on. I am going to grab out my stencil packet here, and we're going to, excuse my elbows, please, for a minute. Okay. Again, not something I took out because I really didn't know what I was going to use today. Oh, hopefully you don't see my head. He's got us zoomed out, way out. Because I am working on this journal and it's big. All right. Now I want to look at what this looks like. This is roses. I have excuse me, I have the hiccups. Oh, great. Talking too much. I do have a pretty rose. I think I have some of these things I know I want to use. Put the stencils back in here, set it off to my side for a minute. Okay. I'm going to use this rose one for sure. So let's start with that. I'm going to see, this is not a very big page. So I'm just going to kind of work along the outside edge, I think. And I'm going to pull a couple of brushes. Let's see, what do I have? So that I can all right, I'm having a very hard time seeing. It is dark today. It's so cloudy out. So cold and cloudy. 59, but that's cold for California during the day. We usually, not. It's been 60 to 70 during the day lately. So yeah, it's cold for us right now. We got used to that 30, 40 degree day, but now it's been much warmer. Sorry about my raspy throat. It's my asthma. I did use my inhaler, but it's like doesn't seem to be working that great today. I used it just before I came on because I knew I was going to use a lot of oxygen. It's why you hear me, for those of you, if it bugs you, I'm sorry, I apologize, but you hear me take a deep breath, it's because of my asthma. I lose my oxygen pretty easy talking and creating at the same time. Now, I also, I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me see. What are you seeing? You can't see it, can you? That's going to be tough to see today. I think I may turn on my light. See, I don't know, can you see those pink roses? Yeah, see, they're there. See them? They're just faint. I'm not doing them hard. I'm not, sorry, I probably just screamed in your ear. So sorry. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, let's see, where were we at? I think what I may do is I'm also going to use some vintage photo in addition to the pink. See, so we get a little more dimension here. I do need to get one of my little pieces of scrap paper. Alrighty, that gave me a little something else to, whoops, wrong lid. All right, so we have that stencil up. Now we're not just on a bright white piece of paper. I do want to ink it a little. this isn't heavy enough. It honestly isn't. Alrighty, let's see. I did re-ink all of my pads, so they're all juicy and ready to go for today's work fest. Now we're ready to glue this in. I'm going to, now I could make this, before I do that, I am going to grab, I did not pull my card up to the desk because I didn't think I needed it. I picked out everything, but I would have had my ribbon right there had I done that. Scissors, scissors, scissors. Okay, there they are. I don't want to use my crinkle ribbon. I usually use my scrap cabin ribbon, but I don't want the bulk in this, so I'm just gonna... I buy the Snug Hug on the reel. It's Hug Snug. I always say it backwards. Why in the world do I say that? I always put Snug Hug. To me, it's Hug Snug. It hugs snugly. I don't really want that long a tail. That's a little much. So we'll cut a little bit of that off. And put that in my scrap bucket. I think I'll just throw it away. I may keep a little less this year. After going through everything, I was kind of like, All right, now what I'm going to do with this, yeah, I am going to glue this right along one side and one end. Oh, you guys. Not very neat, but that's okay. And this will become a pocket also. Oh, all right, there we go. Burnishing it down really helps adhere the glue to the paper. It really gets the bits of glue in there. Now we have a pocket here if we want one. I don't know that I'll put anything in it right now, but the person who gets it can. Okay, so we're going to turn that page. We're done there. We're going to leave these straight for writing, but we are coming over to here. And I do want to I like the bright white, but I also like the idea of, see if I can cut this straight or fairly straight. I'm going to glue this to that to make a pretty little page. I think. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I like that. Now, I could just glue it at the bottom or part way up and make that a tuck. Oh, wouldn't that be fun? So let's do that. We'll only do it. We'll glue right here. And I'm gonna kind of glue this whole little bit over here because I want to make like a little faux pocket. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. And do this. So I hope you are all well, happy, safe, feeling good. Everybody's well again. Gosh, I know quite a few of you have been sick. I hear that. Hold on a minute here. Let me glue this. Oh, I really had to concentrate there. What a mess that would be otherwise, right? I'm going to kind of tuck it in the crack and then just glue right to there. Now I think a nice pretty little card or tea card, or I don't know if I have anything in my basket I'm not using that I want to use. Let me look. I know that's going to go in there. Oh, yeah, I have all kinds of fun things. Let's see. Let me look. I could just put a little card like that in there, right? Okay, hopefully I didn't mean those for something else and be sorry later. So what were we talking about? Oh, I hope you're all well. What are you guys up to? What you doing? Anything fun and exciting? Alrighty, look at that. So we've created a little pocket out of a doily in a doily pocket. How's that for new? Alrighty, so now we're coming to a little baggie. We do want to do something with this baggie. I have some goodies to put in it, but first thing I want to do is I definitely want to ink this up a bit. But as you can see, look what happens to these darn bags. They have that little gusset there on the inside from where they're put together, manufactured. So we want to close that. Okay, I'm getting a huge shadow. You guys are probably seeing fine, but I'm having a terrible time, so excuse my arm for a minute. Oh my gosh, that's so much better. Hope it's not too bright for you guys, but for me, it's a necessary thing. I can turn it down just a little. Oh, I can see now. Now I can stop stressing. Oh, I was just stressing all the way through because I couldn't see. I mean, it was like driving me crazy not to be able to see. It's like, are my glasses? I do need a stronger pair of glasses. I have to go get some new ones. But I use the cheaters, the readers that you buy like at Walgreens or CVS or whatever. And I can't find any. No one's restocking. So I'm in so much trouble because I need a stronger pair and I can't get any. I'm hoping I have a pair, squirreled away somewhere. I think what it is I've washed these glasses that I'm wearing so many times, they're just become pitted and they look terrible. Now, I'm not liking this corner, so I'm actually going to use my other... I didn't like that hard line. Sometimes the edges bug me. So let's get that on there. I think I'm going to need a new sponge. It doesn't seem to be absorbing the ink very well. And I'm going to put it on up to here. I won't glue it all the way on. So I need to go to, let me get a pencil. I'm going to need one. I'll just leave it out because I'm sure I'm going to use one all day. See if I could figure out how far in this is going to go. Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out how high up to put my glue. So I'm going to put it up to about here. And go here. It's not going to be straight. I know, last week I did 5 videos. I was on a creative roll. I don't know, I was on a tear. And I had some crazy ideas all week. I think even the one where you would have seen Monday was definitely the last of that. Crazy ideas with paper bags. I was on a paper bag tear. Probably because, and it wasn't just me, my little friend at Jennifer, hi Jennifer, at Trace of Sparkle, had, she was on the same wavelength as I was. She did some paper bag projects as well. You got to go over to her channel. She had a really cute idea. And with her paper bags, I think what it is we looked at our paper bags. She had a drawer or two full, I guess. I had baskets full, 2 big baskets full of paper bags, plus another box of new ones that I bought, let alone the ones that I've been collecting. And I went, this is crazy. I have way too many paper bags. I need to do something with all these paper bags. So, I don't know. Do I want to leave this plain or maybe I should stick? I came across something pretty the other day. Oh, sorry for getting up there, but I had to get it. It's a sticker. I was cleaning out, I'll explain that in a minute. I was cleaning out a basket I had of goodies I have gotten as thank you gifts for purchasing things at Etsy stores. I love it when an Etsy store throws in bunches of goodies. That little extra gift you get, oh, it just makes my whole day. Anyway, someone gave me this in my little thank you gift, and I thought, oh my gosh, I have to use that. So I brought it along. That is not big enough. Let me see if I have hopefully you're not seeing the front of me, but maybe. I have on a pink sweatshirt today. Well, it's not pink, it's kind of dusty rose. Mauve. It's mauve, darling, mauve. Yeah, maybe I could do that with this on top of it. That would be really pretty, just to get that side. I like the polka dots, but I don't. I also think it's a bit striking. So I'm going to take my vintage photo and age this whole bag up. I feel like it's not grungy enough for this journal. maybe I'll use the brush. Just to give it a little something, something. I want it to look a little bit more aged than it does, right? Were we talking about something else, guys? Oh my gosh, I don't know. Oh, we were talking about paper bags. So yeah, last week I had a crazy creative week. I did. It was just nuts how I didn't sleep a lot last week, so I don't know, my creative brain decided to make up for the lack of sleep by going into overdrive. So we did the paper bag tags, and we did the collaging. That was fun. It was all good. So all right, I feel like that needs something else. So this week I'm feeling flat. I think I gave it all up last week, but I need to get this together. So I really want to get this into my shop for sale. I believe towards the end of the week you will see a video letting you know when things are in the shop and up for sale again. I only sell my things once or twice a year, so if you like my work and you're interested in getting it, and you see stuff, you see the video and it says that there's stuff in my shop, run over and get it. It doesn't stay there very long, hopefully. It won't. It usually doesn't. But, you know, things change. You guys might not like my new work. You've seen some of it on here, some of it you won't have seen. I don't do everything on camera. I do a lot, but I don't do everything on video. Being very careful. This particular doily is very, seems very delicate today. It just wants to fall apart. Oh, look at the back of that. Isn't that cute? Oh, this came out of one of those books. Huh. I have this book. I recognize the back. Oh, I love this rose. Oh, no, I just ripped this rose. Well, okay, because it's delicate, I'm going to go ahead and try to ink it a little bit before I take it off here, because I don't think I'm going to get to do it after. I'm going to use my arms to keep this book down. Oh my goodness. My mom used to say, don't lean on the table, don't lean on your journal, but this journal is just giving me fits. I don't like the bright white of the rose, so I'm going to try inking it all over. Okie dokie. Okay. I better cover up my glue or it's not going to work. On these cold days, you know, lately it's been giving me fits. I'm not the only one. Everybody says they're having issues with their glues. Not everybody, but a good portion of you. Your glues are driving you nuts right now. You are not alone, my dears. You and me, you and me. So this is how you can take a plain paper bag or a polka dot paper bag or any paper bag and make it pretty. Make it pretty. All right, there you have it, decorated on both sides. And I have this darling, this is another one of those envelopes, only in a miniature form that I showed you a minute ago. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some, ink the edges a bit. I think there's something to be said for decorating these pages. Angela does it, Angela Kerr, she does it. She decorates her pages before she stitches the whole thing together. And honestly, Angela, I think you have got it down pat. I think that's what I should have did. This is like really difficult to work with. But the way this thing is constructed, I had to put it together. So this particular journal. I can tell you, my next journal, I may go ahead and make all the pages and then put it together, because this is a royal pain in the you-know-what trying to do this. Here, let me just take this apart. It's going to be so much easier. Of course, I'm doing everything the hard way today, but that's okay. Even though last week was a creative week, it was probably one of the hardest weeks I've had in a long time. It was a lot of health challenges for members of my family last week. No good news, and honestly, just flat depressing. My cousin, who is 44, was placed on a ventilator due to you-know-what. I'm hoping he is strong enough, I'm hoping, and young enough that he will come back off of that. I am just praying for him every single day, every minute of every day. He's 44. I can't believe he's on a ventilator. And he's very healthy. Very, very, very healthy. I just don't understand. But that just shows you how deadly things can be. My son-in-law's news wasn't great. It just was not a good week. So we're hoping for a much better, well, and then 3 days ago, while my husband was talking to his brother, he tested positive for you-know-what. And so we're like, oh my gosh, but he's doing very well. He's just had a low-grade fever and lack of energy, so we're going to hope it stays that way. So there you go. That's all my news, depressing as it is, and that's it. And we'll move right on to our happy place. So you can see why I need my happy place, why I'm being so creative. It's because I need to not think about all of the things that are making me so sad. So, alrighty, let's move on to happy, happy, happy. Roses make me happy. The little girls in here make me happy because they're so beautiful. All right, we have another pocket, which you saw me make, and you saw me make all the goodies that are in it. So what we're going to do with this page is we are going to do our best to ink it up and give it some, I'm going to move that out of the way. Down. As we get through this, it'll get so much easier for a little bit until we start working on the other side. And then, excuse me. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, you guys. It's darn asthma. Hold on a minute. It's been sunny and warm, and then today the clouds came in and it's very cool and cold. So now where's that little brush I had? How come that has that one on there? Uh-oh. Did I get it mixed up? Oh my gosh, I did. Not good. I like the pink and brown together, so it's fine, but I don't want to ruin my pad. Now I have brown on here. That is not making me happy. I just want to take the bright white off the page. That's all I really want to do. Okay, so anyways, I think I started to say that Friday, I think my Friday video will be an organization video. It'll be how I organize, what I organize my things into, and kind of what my thought process is, how I separate things out and keep track of the huge amount of stuff that I have. Seems huge to me, but I've seen other people's craft rooms, and it's not really. The stuff that I have huge amounts of is my fabric, but that's from owning a fabric business or sewing business or whatever business for years and years and years. Excuse my my phone. The phone's off, but the iPad's on just because my cousin is in critical condition. I need to hold on a minute. I have to respond to this one, unfortunately. Just a minute. Sorry, guys. Hopefully that'll go. That's on my old iPad. It doesn't always work that great. I had to leave those. I couldn't put those on airplane mode, so I have to be able to answer it. All right. What am I doing now? Sidetracked. Oh, let's try this. I'm just adding color to this page, something fun, you know. Let me get my, okay, where'd I put it? There it is. There's my Tim Holtz roses. I'm going to use those. Let's see, what do we have here? Now this page is a bit more grungy and kind of viney. This one's more rosy, so I think I'll do the roses over here. And then on that one, we'll do something different. Okay, hopefully that doesn't ring anymore. That was actually my little sister asking about my cousin and my son-in-law, so I just let her know, sorry sweetie, I'm in the middle of doing a video, get back with you later. She watches my videos periodically. Both all my sisters do. My sister June, my sister Gail, and my sister Antoinette. Hi girls, love you all. Okay, so over here, I want something a bit different. So let's see, I bought 2 brand new stencils. I know they are something you would see in the paint store, and they were. I went over to the paint store and they had a ton of supplies. I was so shocked. Really, I was. They had so much crap. They had a whole crafts section at my little Ace hardware store. I know some people have Ace stores. If you live in California, and I don't know if Ace is anywhere else. I'm not sure if they're a franchise thing or they're a only in California, Ace Hardware. But they have a beautiful paint section, you know, for your house, for your walls. Well, in that paint section, they also carry spray paint. They also have some chalk paint, and they had a bunch of craft supplies. They had glitter, and they had sequins and stencils and all kinds of stuff. A lot of the stencils they had, I already have from other things. So kind of, this is big, but I wanted to take up some real estate. So big is good, right? Because we're going to put that right in the middle. So let's get this stuff glued in. We're going to whip right through this, hopefully. I will move this first because I really don't want to damage those tags. And I need something down here. So I just need color. Maybe. Yeah, I think I just needed a little vintage photo. There we are. You can see I'm mixing my inks to create a different look. I'm going to put this down fairly low in the middle. I am going to glue it on as a pocket, so you could put something behind if you like. You know I always add extra pockets to my pockets. Occasionally, I just decide, no, we don't need any. We just absolutely don't need any, and I just glue it down hard. But this one seems to be okay. I'm giving it a fat line, though. I'm not doing a skinny line. Except at the side, maybe. Well, let me get that to the top or it won't glue. I gotta find the middle of the page first. I overshot the runway there. Whoopsie. Ah! Things are flying. This tool, if you guys don't have one of these, it's a Maker Forte. Get one. I know they still had a few left at scrapbookingwithme.com. Scrapbookingwithme.com. She still had a few left, but she says they're getting harder to find and hard to get. So if you want one, don't hesitate. Go get it or find it on Amazon. I'm sure you can find it over there. I don't know who makes these. I don't think I kept the packaging. Now this little card went into the front. There's a front pocket and a pocket here, and now there's also one in the back. So I'm going to put that inside, not behind. If I were going to add another pocket, I would pop it in the way back. So we can if we wanted. If we wanted a third tag in here, you could. Whoever gets it could do that. So if you're watching and you end up buying this, this here is just going to go on here as page decor. I've really pretty much already inked it up. It was supposed to go on the cover of the book, but the paper was just too flimsy to withstand being a cover. Oh, I did it again, you guys. I'm going to kick myself. What the heck? I'm going to have to re-ink that now. Darn it. I'm going to throw that away. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Laurette. Idiot. Okay. I'm going to use the pink on there too anyway. I will have to re-ink that probably before we even get through this video. Doggone it. It ruins your ink pad when you mix distress ink with oxide. Oh. Flip it over, girl. Flip it over. Not to mention now my dauber is pink and brown. Yikes. All right, I'm trying to decide what I want to glue this with. I don't really want all the little glue lines that come with gluing something that big. I'll put this off to the side for a minute. Pardon me, I'm going to get out my... Let's do this. Oh, I hear the mailman. Still waiting on a paper pad that hasn't come yet. I bought on Etsy. Been trying to get a hold of that pretty woodland one that Gail just used in her wilderness. That is a tough, it's a Mente pad of paper. It was a tough one to find. I went through, I think I probably got the last one in existence. Unless, of course, you want to pay $30 for it on eBay. Oh, eBay, I swear. Wow, they just take you for a ride. I know a lot of people say they get stuff at great prices on eBay, but I haven't found that. I found things you can't find anywhere else on eBay, but usually by the time it hits eBay, it's because it's someone really wants a big old price for it, you know? I mean, that may not always be true, but everything I bought off there has not been a good price. I mean, it's been a high price because I can't find it anywhere else, and I have to pay the price if I really, really want it. Case in point, my whale tail. My husband paid 4 arms and 2 legs for it, but we really wanted it. I was going to use it. It was a gift from him, so we paid it. And the person I bought it from was so entirely thrilled and appreciative. She was a single mommy and had to give up some of her crafting tools. Well, at least that's what she said. I checked out her store, so she's legit. But, so I didn't mind it so much. Helped someone else, and I got what I wanted. I really wanted that punch, and for a long time there weren't any on eBay either. They were just nowhere to be found. And then someone had to give up some of their older discontinued punches, and I got lucky. Now I'll use this on the part that didn't stick. Usually this corner edge here, the glue stick just really struggles. All right, what time is it? What time do I have till? Oh, I thought maybe I went over. Whoops. I got lost in my book. I'm having a blast, you guys. Probably. You know, this page is done. It's decorated. This was just a pretty I just glued on. Okay, now this one. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I don't know if this is going to be a tag or I'm going to glue it to the page. I haven't decided. It's already made. It's already a... Maybe I'll stick it in there. It's really a tall tag. Something I made a while ago. I just made a whole bunch. And... all right, this is a vellum pocket that I made on a postcard, which I think this might have been one we did with Rachel. I'm not positive. Don't quote me because I don't know. I think this was a Rachel one or a Gail one, but I loved making it. I used a piece of printed vellum vellum I printed on. I used a word from a Jewel Design, and then this little cutout here was from there's vintage book page, some doily, and then an image from My Porch Prints. So she has a whole floral kit that I use. I love her flowers from My Porch Prints. Stephanie over there, she's so creative. I have a lot of her digitals. For a while there, I think I had everything she made. And then she got prolific on me and started putting out new kits practically every day. And after a while, I just couldn't keep up with her and went, I give up. I can't keep up, girl. I can't work that fast. I can't make everything you create that I just love. I'm going to have to stop buying them for a while. Unless it's something that I need, like a basic, like flowers or words or something, you know. I had to stop buying the project kits because I have more projects than I'm ever going to do. As I figured out when I went into my room, my sewing room, where I have my project kits stored. Now I'm pretty much just getting digitals that I can use in the work I'm already doing. Meaning there's a pocket or a roses or something that I like doing a lot, use a lot, then I will, and I can do with all my work. It's not specific to one project. Does that make sense? The only person who I'm using right now on a regular basis that has project kits is my daughter, and that's a Jewel design, which you've seen me. This is Shabby Dabby Doodah, and this is just, yes, this is her kit I'm using, but I'm also using images and things from all over. This is what I want to be able to do, is mix all my roses together, all my kits together. It's not specific to any one person. So what I've done is there's a pocket there. See, that has a rose on it. So these are all my porch prints. I love it. It's one of her digitals that she has. And don't ask me which one because, like I said, I have all of hers. Then I've made it a pocket behind. So that, I made this in a video. There we go. I think I did. If I didn't, if you don't find it and you want to know how to make it, you really truly do, let me know. If I see enough of you say you want it, then I'll do that one on, if I can remember how. I saw it somewhere. I have absolutely no idea where. I want to say it might have been Amy. It could have been Rachel. I just don't know. That doesn't look like either one of their work, so their type of thing, projects, so I don't know. I'm not sure where I saw that, but that was I made those, well, I made that a year or more, year and a half ago, maybe. And they've been sitting in my stash, just doing nothing. Oh, I think I made those with Tina. Take it back, Tina, Shabby Dabby Doodah. That was part of the mask making we did one time. That's right. That's right. I'm looking at the paper. I'm going, nope, that was Tina mask making. Now, I'm looking at this tag. It's lovely. It could use some decorating or it could be used as is. Either way, I don't like these sharp corners. I want to soften that. Oh, dear. Okay. And I'm going to soften that. This is double. This is probably printed on 32 pound. You guys, there I go again. Oh, gosh. I'm bound and determined to ruin this. I'm going to have to order another one of these pads today. Going to get that off my desk. Goodbye. Go. All right. What was I saying, you guys? Oh, yeah. So I made these. It's on 32 pound hammer mill printer paper, but this is 65 or 110 pound cardstock. So together it's a very firm, hear it? See it? Firm, great tag. So it ain't going anywhere. I'm thinking I want to put a little tab top, maybe. Do I want to do anything with that? I really don't. I think it's just beautiful as is, and the person who gets it can just write down it, could decorate it if they want, could put a word on it, could write on it. It's a faded enough one, so I think, I don't know. I'm not liking that plain top. Let me see, you guys. Oh, I need to stand up anyway. Oh, those old legs of mine. Oh, as I always say, getting older is not for sissies. Okay, let's see. Let's use this one. I always get these crooked. I don't know what the deal is with me. I do want to... Never can get it in the middle. No, it's always higher on one side than the other, no matter what I do. It moves. When you go to punch it down, it seems like for me it moves. But that's okay. That just creates a nice, pretty little opening there. So I don't think I'm going to do any more with that unless it bugs me when I'm looking through the book later. Then, you know, maybe I'll add a ribbon, or do we want to add a ribbon? Well, if I add a ribbon, oh, let me see. if I add one, what do I want to add? I think are we using this one? It's a little. Let me see, which pink am I using? No, I'm not using that. Ooh, that's too candy cane. What ribbon am I using for this? Boy, I'm losing it. Oh, that's too pink. It's a ballerina pink, I think. I think. No, it's none of those. What pink am I using? Oh, I don't know. Is it that one? No. I don't see it. Do I have it in a basket somewhere? Is it in my basket? Maybe I have it in the basket, the one I'm using. I think that this light is throwing off my pinks is what I think. Well, why don't we do this one? Just for the heck of it. I want a little bit different pink, I think. Oh my gosh, I'm rhyming today. Woo, you're a girl. I'll tell you, she's a nutcase. Okay. Nutsy girl. Silly, silly, silly. My husband says I've been silly lately. Well, I mean, other than sad things, I've been pretty happy in my craft room, so possibly. And I'm super thrilled that I have so much of my everything cleaned up and looking good again. You know, I'm just excited. I feel like I can never work very well if my craft spaces are not clean and organized. I just feel like overwhelmed. So once I clean them, then I'm like, oh, I feel great now. You know, I'm ready to move on. So let me move that. I don't think I need that. Now this is a little, I made this in one of Tina's notebook. You make the little notebook and you just paper clip it in. You can glue it in and make it a paper clip on the back, which I'm thinking about doing. I mean, the only thing is it's on like a super cute little paper. So I don't really know if I wanted to, like, I thought it'd be fun. You could take it out and this just becomes your little notebook holder. Isn't that pretty? I stenciled that in there. Oh no, that's a stamp. I think that's a stamp. So what I think I'll do, I'll just keep it as paper clipped in there. Whoop. And then that makes it a very pretty little, I feel like it needs something here though. Then I can just like do this to it. So that needs something. Do I want to take the time right now? How much time do I have? Oh gosh, guys, I just realized I think I'm well over an hour. Let me look. Yeah, I'm right there. Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. Looks like I was so excited having such a good time that I have lost track of time. So I think I'm going to call it a video. And let me know if you want to see me continue to work on this, what you think. I may have already made the decision and finished it, but as you can see, we're not even through, let's see, well, we're through the first, we're into our second the bigger of the signatures. So we're into there, you know, and then we still have another signature over here. So let me know what you think. If you want to continue to see more of this beautiful little journal or whether you would rather just see it done. Because I think I'm having a great time decorating this with you guys. I'm happy to do 2 or 3 parts of decorating and putting it all together. I think this is a really fun thing to do, but it's up to you guys. Let me know what you think, okay? So when you see this video, comment on it if you want to see more of it, because you're seeing ideas. You're seeing now with this journal that I do, how all these things that I've made over time are getting used, how they're being put in, as you see. You know, that went into a pocket, that went on a page, it became a pocket. You know, you saw me stencil it up, which I know you've seen Gail do this, but this is Laurette doing it now. You saw me do this, create this little double pocket doily there. You saw me decorate the bag, what's going to go inside the bag, and whether or not I'm going to put a little something on there, I may. I haven't decided yet. Let's see, what else did we do today? Oh, yeah, we added our pockets, stenciled this page and this. So we covered that page. And then you saw me decorate the back side of this. This is the front and back of the second journal cover. And you saw me get these tags ready and get this all glued in. So, and then we were on to this one. So in fact, I will put a little paper clip or something on it so I know that's where we stopped. And if you want to see more, then I'll know, okay, this is where we're going to pick up at. Okay. So thank you so much for coming along with me today and having a good time and doing a little maybe crafting with me or just listening to me chit chat and be crazy as usual. So I love you all very much. I will see you all very soon. Watch out for my next video though. That one will be my organization video. I may do that as a bonus. And then this would be the Friday video. So we'll see which day it's going to be. But anyway, I will see you all very soon. Love you guys. Hugs and kisses. Bye-bye.